Guest this evening has had a very busy year so far with starring roles in the movie Sin City, Fantastic Four, and her latest called Into the Blue, in which she fights sharks and lobsters with her bare hands. She gets underwater and she strangles these lobsters with her bare. It's incredible. Into the Blue is in theaters now. Please welcome the adorable Jessica Alba. Jessica. Thank you for coming. Thank you for coming back. It's been too long since the last time you were here. You were here 1 year, 9 months, 28 days, 14 hours, and about, I don't know, 11 minutes ago.
Yeah.
But thank you for coming back.
Tink you for having me.
Cute top. I have a top just like that, actually.
I accidentally put a little lipstick on it.
You did?
Yeah.
Don't wipe it up.
Okay.
Don't wipe it up. I'm going to wear this around for at least a week. Welcome back to the program. You became an aunt since the last time you were here.
I did. My brother had a baby, and I'm a godmother. He had
wow, very nice.
a week and a half ago, and I'm a godmother of a 1-year-old as well.
Really?
Yeah.
A random 1-year-old or one you know?
No. Yeah, just a random kid.
Double godmother duty.
Yeah, double godmother.
Wow.
Yeah.
Did they name the baby Kal-El?
No, his name's Wilson.
Oh, that's nice. Yeah. Oh, that's exciting. You don't seem like an aunt, though. Do you do?
Really?
Well, the kid's only young, but no, not at all. Because like my Aunt Chippy, you know, she's great. She's got mascara, like fake eyelashes, and like she screams and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And when she tries to kiss you, you cry.
Yeah, I know those kind of aunties. No, I think I'll be the cool aunt, maybe.
Yeah.
I'm like, you know, do all the stuff they can't do with mom and dad.
Yeah, well, you have to be the cool aunt nowadays.
Yeah.
You don't want to.
And I have a baby clothing line that I'm starting.
Do you really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Because I've become an aunt and a godmother of 2 boys, and a lot of my friends are having kids, so I've been doing lots of kid shopping.
So will you sell this clothing at a discount to your brother and his family?
Now they get it for free. I'm going to use this kid as a model.
You really have a baby clothing line,
I'm going to, yes, and I'm giving part of the money to a women's shelter and orphanage.
Wow.
Yeah.
I have a great idea,
What?
by the way, and I swear I was thinking about this the other night. I have an idea where you give somebody, like, you know those little baby outfits, and like for a boy maybe they'll have like a, you know, like a baseball glove with a ball on it. Make identical outfits for the parents.
You see, that's the thing, is baby clothes are so cheesy. My baby clothes are going to be like grown-up baby clothes.
Oh, really?
It's like stuff that you would wear, but for a baby.
Oh, all right.
Isn't
Well,
it
I'll
fit?
do my thing, and then at the end we'll add it up and see who wins.
Yeah, I think lots of dads will be wearing onesies.
Yeah, if you can make me a huge, like a Johnny Jumper or whatever they call them, I would love that.
Excellent.
Thank you very much. Now,
yeah.
you are, your family lives here in town, right?
Yeah, they do. They live like an hour and a half from
You were
here.
born in Pomona?
I was.
Do you know that Pomona is the Roman goddess of fruit?
I didn't know that. Wow.
Do you like fruit?
I do.
See, that's probably where you
There's
get
lots of oranges there.
it. There is a lot of
That's
stuff.
so random.
What kind of well, I was told this is a fact. This is the sort of thing we talk about, that and giant baby clothes. What kind of...
And you said I fight lobsters in the movie.
I made that up.
Okay, because I never...
Yeah, I made that up. Do you fight any undersea animals in the movie?
I don't fight. I pushed away a couple sharks that went near me.
They say punch them in the face, in the nose.
Yeah,
is the
they
best
say
thing
to
do.
punch them in the nose, but these sharks were so big that your fist could get lost in the mouth.
Yeah, yeah.
So we actually would knock them with the back of our hand so that our fists wouldn't get...
They would tell you to do that, or that's just how you would do it?
I would do that.
Yeah, that's...
I don't know if you really... When they get really close and they have such big giant teeth and they're so hungry, you just kind of want them away from you.
Yeah, I would think so. And
Yeah.
punching them in the face seems like one of those things that guys say, yeah, you just got to punch
But
them in the nose.
also, we're underwater.
Yeah.
So, like, everything moves much slower underwater. So it's like, they can see it coming.
Oh,
you
really?
know? Yeah. So,
Yeah, and they probably laugh about this punching in the nose thing. Like, oh, this guy tried to punch me in the nose the other day. I ate his entire torso.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
This movie, Into the Blue, was it a fun movie to make?
Yeah, I mean, we were shooting in the Bahamas for 4 months, and even though we were swimming with sharks that I was very scared of, we were scuba diving, and I love scuba diving.
Oh, do you really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I hate it. I don't like to swim with fish.
Yeah, really at all?
No, it scares me. I don't like when I don't know what's below. It's a bad
Well, you
thing.
have a mask and you can see what's below.
That's what
and
I
you're
don't like.
breathing.
Yeah. And I'm a vomiter also. I vomit.
You know what? You can vomit in the regulator.
You
That's what
can?
they tell you, yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
What is that? Do they encourage that?
Well, what happens is if you vomit in the regulator, you get a lot of fish around you.
Yeah, that's what I don't like. I've been in that situation before.
Oh, you have?
Drunk, vomiting, surrounded by hungry fish, eating what I ate earlier.
That's... Oh, what a visual.
Well, I'm just telling a true story of my life. I'm sorry. What kind of a kid were you? Were you like a jock or a cheerleader?
You know, I was a cheerleader, but it was weird because I was too young to really be a cheerleader. But I was I was a jock. I played baseball and soccer, but I was a really nerdy kid because I had asthma. So whenever I would do, what I did out on the field, I'd then go and sit down on the bench, and I had a breathing machine.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like a mask, and like it made a lot of noise. It was like, and so that, like, whenever there were cute boys or whatever walking by, I had this, like, breathing machine.
Oh.
So I was real dorky.
And then somehow you became interested in scuba diving, which seems like something you want to leave behind. Can you vomit into the breathing machine, too?
No, it just kind of sits there.
Well, let's take a look at a clip to move Into the Blue. You're in the water in it, you're throwing up, you're fighting lobsters, all sorts of stuff going on. Here's Jessica Alba in Into the Blue in theaters now.
Come here! Come here!
Oh, that's bad too, right there. Well, there you go. That looks exciting. Yeah. Scary place to be on.
That was the end of the movie, actually. And originally, when I got cast, at the end of the movie, I wait for Paul Walker's character to come and save me. And I told the director, I was like, I can do action really well. Like, you should write an action sequence for me to do at the end, because women want to see a chick kick butt and not just wait for a guy to come save her.
Guys like to see
I
that,
think,
too. Yeah.
So they wrote that whole action sequence.
Wow. And so now we also know how the movie ends.
Well, no, you don't know how the movie ends.
It's not the ending, though. It's the experience. Into the Blue in theaters everywhere. Jessica Alba is here. Oh, we're going to come back with this guy who wrote this book again, Neil Strauss. He's a pickup artist, so maybe we'll see how his tricks work on you when we come back.
Well.
Jessica Alba, we'll be right back. Brad Paisley, too. Jessica Alba is here. Brad Paisley is coming up. Our next guest writes for the New York Times and Rolling Stone. He's written books on Marilyn Manson, Janet Jameson, and Motley Crue. His latest, The Game, details his journey into the secret world of pickup artists. He knows how to do it, and he's here tonight to try to seduce me. Please say hello to Neil Strauss. Hello, Neil. Now, did you just do something magical to Jessica when you touched her, or was that...
I'm taken now.
You're taken now? Oh, yeah, sure you are. You're not that taken, though. Nobody's that taken.
I just say that's the best way
You're
to
right.
get a girl is to
You know what?
be
Is a
available.
Oh.
You know what? That's the whole lesson of it, is guys are always begging and pleading and being too available. And the best way to get someone is to pretend like you don't want it.
Right?
Yeah.
Is that right?
Because everyone likes a challenge, men or women. You want to have to work for it, otherwise it has no value.
I see. So you'd say I think you're absolutely disgusting if you meet somebody.
You know what, man? Sometimes it's better than a generic compliment.
Really? So you are able. I read an article in which you picked. You got Britney Spears' phone number, didn't you?
True.
True.
Yes. So
How did you manage that?
I was doing this interview with her, and it was all those yes, no, I don't care answers that she's kind of known for a little bit. And the gear just flipped in my head. I decided, you know what? The game has worked on everyone I've ever met. Whoever they are. So I just started running it on her. And it's not hitting on her. It's showing you're interesting. It's, being playful, teasing, and also just being more interesting than everyone else out there. And so I started telling her about her body language.
More interesting than Kevin Federline? I don't think so.
That would be quite a challenge.
So you read her, what did you say you read her body language?
Like her eye movements, her body language, say what it means about her. One of these guys in this book, this guy named Ross Jeffries, who Tom Cruise's character is based on in Magnolia, says one of the rules is demonstrate authority over her world. So I started telling her about herself and breaking it down. And then I did a little bit of mind reading, a little bit of magic, and then she said, can we shut off the tape deck? And she started just sort of gushing and unloading. And at the end of the interview, she said, I'd like to exchange phone numbers. And that's when I realized that kind of worked.
Now, you know she's at home right now, maybe nursing the baby. She's
Right.
going, oh, that did not happen. Oh, I
He's
did
a
not.
liar.
She'll admit it happened. I read her mind and she ran. She looked in the mirror and she was like, oh my God, I can't believe I just did that.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was the funniest thing I've ever seen.
Well, and so how'd you get mixed up with these guys?
I did some awesome things. Like I did a book on Motley Crue, but I would sit around and I'd watch them having all the fun. I was the guy who didn't have a date in high school. And I figured for college, I decided to go to Vassar College because it's a girls' school. I figured my odds were better there.
Yeah. Did you dress like a woman, like in Bosom Buddies?
Yeah, exactly. Me and Tom Hanks. And still nothing. No girlfriend, no dates, nothing.
Really?
So I figured all was not lost. I'm going to be this rock writer, go on the road with Motley Crue, had that backstage pass around my neck where anything can happen in this world, right?
Right.
And Tommy Lee was the only person I kissed.
Oh, you kissed Tommy Lee?
No tongue. But after that, I figured, you know what? Some guys have it, some guys don't. And then I discovered these guys and kind of got taken under their wings.
Why'd you kiss Tommy Lee, by
Yeah,
the
it
way?
sounds like you're going for like the wrong sex
It was on the
here.
cheek.
Oh, it was on
okay.
TV. Okay. So no action in the whole Motley Crue
Nothing.
tour. You wrote a book about Jenna Jameson,
Right.
the adult film star.
Right.
Nothing there?
Nothing really.
Nothing there. And so you get in with these guys, the pickup artists.
Right.
And they teach you, what are like, if you could give us like just a few, like the broad strokes of how this works, what are they?
God, so literally...
Actually, could you try it on, Jessica, would you mind?
I wouldn't
Please,
try it on a
please
talk
do
show.
it.
I didn't learn talk show game.
Oh, is there a different game?
But here's the
Oh,
thing.
it's a
Here's the
different
thing.
game.
There's this idea that, you know, someone's beautiful, you got to hit on them or something. But in LA, everyone's beautiful. Everyone beautiful comes to LA to try and make it, right? So if you're beautiful, so what? You got lucky in the gene pool, right? So if I was to ask you to name 3 things about yourself that would make me want to get to know you better, and none of them can be about your looks or what you do, what would they be?
I'm loyal,
Right?
reliable,
Right.
and
I said they can't be about our looks.
and hardworking.
That's awesome. Maybe we can hang out. No, but see, that's awesome. And the whole thing about this, and those are great qualities. The whole thing is guys are always trying to sell themselves to women. They're always trying to brag about themselves and say what they do for a living. And instead, you kind of got to flip the script and make someone who has absolutely no interest in you start selling themselves to you. And that's like one of the pieces.
Wow.
But thanks for playing along.
Wow,
Wow.
yeah. That, was that,
Well,
did you feel like that was effective in a way?
I felt like that's just what intelligent people that, I don't know, that talk to me do. They don't care so much about the physical, and they do
Exactly.
actually look for more than that. And
No,
so
no,
whether
that's
it's a
what they
guy
tell
or a
you.
girl.
That's what they
That is
Well,
true.
the smart ones
Yeah.
that do go further than, hi, yeah, you're crazy.
Yeah.
You have to look for more than that, because at
Yeah.
the end of the day, it doesn't last forever.
Like when I told you you had
Everybody
a
gets
cute
old.
top, that was like something.
Oh, I
like,
thought
right?
you wanted to wear it.
Oh,
Like, I wasn't sure with that.
yeah. So she assumed I was gay. Does this work for gays too?
You know what? Some of the stuff, I have a friend who reviewed it for a magazine, and he said half the stuff would work. There's this idea of negs, the playful backhanded insults.
Oh.
Those he said would be very effective.
And
it's all basic human nature. The idea that a guy named Mystery, taught me something called cat string theory.
Now, does he go up to the women and say, "Hi, my name's Mystery"?
He does.
And that
Wow.
worked for him?
Well, that wasn't-
sounds like one of Michael Jackson's friends.
Exactly. The thing is, they all have to make nicknames because they're all online, posting their entire sex lives and their fears and insecurities online. So you make up these names because you don't want to meet a girl and have her Google you and find out you've been up to all this stuff.
Right, no,
they
yeah.
make
So
up these
this is
names.
all like internet savvy game playing.
Right, because this is like Revenge
That's
of the
like
Nerds.
the future of dating.
Right, and these are the guys, all guys when they're frustrated, they go to the internet. And then they learn this, and then it's like, you'll see a club.
When
and
they're
you'll
not
see
looking at Jenna Jameson, then they can go in these chat rooms.
Exactly.
Now, are
But
these,
they'll go out and do it in real life, and you'll see on Sunset any night, you can go down there and you'll see these guys. They're all doing this stuff called peacocking. They're all standing out. They're all using the same routines, and it's like the
what
guys...
is peacocking?
Peacocking. They have their own language, by the way. And I'll get a call from a guy, and he'll say, Style was my name. And I'll say, hey, I was in a 2-set, and I was trying to neg the target, but I got IOIs from the obstacle. Should I have DHV'd or DLV'd? Assuming she was an SHB 11. And that'll mean something.
Yeah,
Wow.
but it means you guys are nerds as well.
Totally, totally nice. Totally.
Wow.
Listen, it's so true. These are the guys who were like playing Warcraft a month ago, and now they're playing Warcraft, or whatever the game is, but in the clubs with real people.
Wow, but like peacocking, is this like showing off? Or?
Yeah, peacocking is like the way a peacock will...
What kind of girls does this work on? Like, what kind of girls are
Britney
they pulling?
Spears.
No. See, here's the thing. Britney Spears in an interview, but what kind of chicks are these guys pulling on
Yeah,
Sunset
right.
good,
Boulevard?
very
That's
good
a good
question,
question.
Jessica. Thank you. What kind of girls are they? See, it works,
The
right?
truth is, it works. I went kind of all over the world when I was kind of in disguise as this and did it. Every country, and the same stuff works on
Really?
everyone. The same social dynamics. Here, should I give you the basic broad strokes?
Yeah, real quick, give us broad strokes. Yeah.
All right. So instead of walking right up to the person you're interested in and hitting on her right away, you approach the whole group. You win over the group of people. You almost push her away a little bit. If she's hit on a lot,
Physically
you sort of,
shove her?
Mentally.
All right.
You say, oh my God, is she always like that? How do you hang out with her? My God. So you're kind of pushing her away, you're showing your friends that you're not hitting on her, and you win over her friends, and you'll slowly win her over. That's the basic idea, but they have this mapped out to a T. Guys will drop out of school, they'll drop out of college. I don't recommend it.
Wow.
But they'll do that to learn this. That's how obsessed they are.
deep.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, it's good. A lot of guys spend time learning to play blackjack or something.
Right.
This seems a lot more fun than blackjack.
Because what do you want the money for anyway?
Yeah. And why isn't your picture on there? Because, see, if I was you, you should put your picture on the book because then guys will know, oh, well, you know, if Neil got the girls, you know, because I assume, I assume you're a Lothario, you know.
2 years of self-esteem down the drain, man.
No, I mean, but for, a chubby guy like me, I'd go, all right, well, look at this bald guy. He can get girls. Me with this beautiful head of hair, what could I do?
Well, you know what? It actually works. The big, cheesy guy, that frightens women and scares them off, so I can come in at least under the radar a little bit.
All right. Well, very good. Well, sounds like an interesting book. It is called The Game, if you want to pick that up. Neil Strauss is the author. It's funny, too. Thank you, Neil. Jessica Alba, Neil Strauss. We'll be right back with Brad Paisley. Tomorrow's program features Jane Kaczmarek from Malcolm in the Middle, Jeff Probst from Survivor, comedian Kevin Shea. I want to thank our guests. Jessica Alba, always wonderful. Please don't stray so long this next time. Into the Blue is in theaters. And now a delightful young lady. Neil Strauss, a delightful young man. The Game is his book. If you have trouble picking up women or gay guys, right? This is the book for you. It's in bookstores now. Thank you to Cousin Sal. Brad Paisley, this is his album, Time Well Wasted. He's going to play us off the air with I'll Take You Back. See the full performance at JimmyKimmelLive.net. Click the Pontiac Garage. Once again, Brad Paisley. Good night, everybody.